What's up YouTube's PZScene here. I've got a Zippo video for you guys today. Hooray! I haven't done one of these in a little while. We're going to be taking a look at this lighter here in the middle. As you can see, it's actually a fake Zippo. Alright, this is my first ever fake Zippo. And if I remember correctly, I think I do have maybe one other. I don't know. It just kind of seems like I have another one, but I don't know. But anyways, this is given to me from somebody who our family knows, so yeah, same guy actually who gave me my bike, actually, so there you go. This Zippo here is completely fake, and as you can see, I've got 3 lighters here, so we're going to be comparing it with all of them, but we're mostly going to be comparing it with this one. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. So the first one that I want to compare it to is actually this one over here. As you can see, it's my 1937 Replica. Alright, and the reason why I want to compare to this one is because obviously it's got a very similar shape. Alright, let me give you guys a quick close-up of it. So, here it is. As you can see, it says Sailor Jerry on it. That's exciting. And then right here, it says Lucky with the 4 aces. I guess it is pretty lucky. I've actually gotten that hand once, which was amazing. I was in school and we were playing with some cards in chemistry class after a test or something. I can't remember. And my second hand, I had all 4 aces. I was like, wow. That's the first and probably only time this will happen to me. I haven't actually really looked at the Zippo much. It actually, you know, this is my first time actually. I don't actually think I noticed this before, but it does actually have rounded edges. Don't know why I didn't ever notice that, but I guess now that I'm actually looking at it, it indeed does have rounded edges. On the bottom, 2007 limited edition, made in China. Ooh, that's exciting. Now we all know what the 1937 Replica looks like. This is here goes my mom's phone again. Very, very similar design. So there you go. Yeah. Now let's go ahead, put them together. And this one, the fake, if I level them out to the best of my ability, the fake is actually a hair taller than the actual Zippo. It's kind of like comparing a regular Zippo to an armor Zippo. It's kind of that same difference in height, if you know what that is. So yeah, let me make sure, get that a little bit better. Yeah, so same difference in height. Pretty cool stuff. So that be that. So that is it for this lighter. The lighter that I have on top here is my Slim, but it's also a black ice, which, as you can probably tell, is the finish that they were going after. So I wanted to compare the black ice finishes, and they're basically identical. Even in real life, they look basically the same. And actually, wow, that's a little bit weird. It's the same height. They're the same height. That's weird. I'm sorry, that's just... Hang on, I took this Zippo out of this box, because I stored this Zippo in this box. I had to keep this one outside of the box. Let's just see. Wow, yeah. Okay, I guess the 1937 replicas are actually a slight bit shorter than, you know, your average everyday Zippo. Interesting. I really did not know that. So this is a regular dome-topped, you know, can-bottom Zippo. And just really quickly, you know, if you compare these two, let me again get them level. Well, now they're the same height. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm so confused. Hang on. But this one, let me make them level. I don't know, guys. You be the judge. I'm so lost. I'm basically herping and derping or something. I have no idea what's going on. But what we're after here is that the 2 finishes here, this is the Zippo, this is the non-Zippo, they are identical, alright? And just because I had it, here is I'll show it like, oh, let's do it this way, because this is an emblem. You know, there is the difference between the chrome and the black ice, so, yeah, there you go. Anyhoozle, there we go. That's Berserkler Dirt. So, pretty much spot on in terms of the finish. I will go ahead and tell you though, let me go ahead and give this a quick wipe. I will go ahead and tell you though that the Zippo, or the lighter itself, does have a different feeling. It's not, I'm not blaming the scratches on it. It is a little bit scratched up, not too bad. This thing definitely was used. There's a reason why I have not opened the lid on it yet. Yeah, it has been used a little bit, and it has been filled, but, you know, it does have a slightly different texture to it, if you know what I mean. It feels a little bit more tacky, if you know what I mean. Tacky, grippy, you know, so, whereas these are a little bit smoother, you know, I can run my finger along that, you know, better than I can run my finger along this, so I guess if that makes sense. It is a little bit of a different feeling. Yeah, this actually is not the only one of these lighters I've seen. I actually have seen others in this exact design. I can't remember where I've seen them. I think I might have even seen them in real life, though, so they're not that hard to find, because I have seen multiple ones, and there you go. Let's go ahead and let's actually get on to the actual comparison, because this lighter is the one that I want to actually compare it to, and I got the one that we're going to be comparing it to is my Cerulean Iced Diamond Plate one. This is one that a lot of people seem to like, and I think it looks pretty nice, and I haven't really taken a good look at it lately, so I figured this one would be pretty good. Alright, yes, that is an iPod cable in the frame. The reason why is because if that wasn't there, the whole lighter is washed out because of the light being reflected on the lens. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this obvious first thing, is the packaging. Now, I don't have the original packaging to this lighter, but I can pretty much assure you 100% that it came basically in plastic wrap. Not even like shrink wrap. It probably just came wrapped up in a plastic, you know, tiny little plastic Ziploc bag, you know, and it was probably folded over on itself. That's typically how these rip-off Zippo lighters are actually packaged. And I imagine it was also probably bought in a gas station. That's probably where I actually saw it, again, was in gas stations. And I do believe that is how they come packaged. So there is that. Obviously Zippos, they do have different packagings, but the most common one you're going to see is this box. Made in USA, you know, all that fun stuff. They do come, you know, pretty much standard in these black boxes. You know, everybody who owns, you know, at least a couple of Zippos knows what these look like. So there you go. That's fun stuff. And they also do come with a guarantee. If you do not get this Zippo guarantee with the lighter, unless if it's used, in which cases you might not get it. But like I say, if you do not get this guarantee pamphlet, that means it's a fake, okay? Especially if it's brand new. You know, if it's brand new and it's a legit Zippo, it will have this, okay? Or it'll have an older version of it. It's an older lighter, but, you know, be looking out for those guarantee pamphlets, because if that's not there, then it's definitely not real. So, there you go. I don't actually think I've seen any knockoff Zippos that come with those yet, so I'm sure they're out there, but anyways. Let's go ahead and, I guess, start comparing them. Yay! Okay, so the first thing is obviously the shape. The shape is a little bit more squared off than a regular Zippo. We've already taken account of that, though, with the 1937 over there. So there you go. Obviously, this has the domed top. This one doesn't, but like I say, Zippo does make those as well. It's just their special types, I guess you could say. Let's see here. What else is there? Let's take a look at these hinges. The hinges look alright. Let me get macro for you. As you can see, the hinge itself looks fine. It's got a 5-barrel hinge. You know, the Zippo one has a slightly different pattern to it. You know, small, big, small, if you can see that. Whereas these are all the same size. But one thing you will notice is missing is these little dimples. Now, those are not dents. Those are actually tap welds that hold the hinge to the case. The hinge is actually internal, if you've never seen one. Let me go ahead and take this out so you can see better see in there. You can see that the actual hinge itself is internal, so that's how that is held in there. You know, they sort of tack weld it. on there. So there you go. But you don't see those on this. Now I'm not really sure how they hold the insert in here, but or the hinge, but it clearly is held in there. They probably maybe they use some sort of a resin glue, or I don't know. They probably glued it on there somehow, if I were the one to guess. But yeah, it's definitely, because it is not tack welded on there, it's not going to be nearly, you know, as secure of a, I guess, of a hold. But I don't know, maybe it works for them. Well, it must if they're still doing it, I guess. Let's see. There's the top, the dome top. You know, it looks basically, it's the same size basically as a Zippo. Obviously the bottom, you know, the bottom stamps are different. On this one it says 2007 limited edition, made in China. Who knows? I don't even know if this thing was made in 2007. You know, but there you go. This thing could have very well been made this year. You never know. Well, actually, yeah, this year, because I did get it this year. But maybe, I don't know. You know, this one actually gives you Zippo, all that fun stuff. So there you go. It tells you the date it was made in and all that fun stuff. So that's basically it for the outside. There's a reason why I've been really putting off showing the inside, because I don't know what the previous owner used to fill this, but it stinks. I'm thinking it's probably some sort of kerosene. In fact, that's probably is what it is. Kerosene or something. It's definitely not gasoline. It's way too strong to be gasoline. It stinks though. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get into this. Okay, so to further put it off even further, let's go ahead and start with the Zippo. As you can see, this is the inside of a Zippo. It's very familiar. What we have here, we've got the familiar 16-hole chimney. Alright, again, this could be different if you have a replica or an older, literally an older Zippo from, you know, the times of those replicas, I guess. Here's the cam. So there you go. Do take note that there is a chip in this cam. I'm not sure if that will be in this one, but I know Zippo put the chip in there, and I think the reason why they actually put that chip in there is so that way literally knockoff companies will miss that. You know, it's such a small, simple detail that it could easily be forgotten by a person who makes knockoffs. So I don't know. That's my thinking. I literally think it's just a subtle thing to make it harder to, you know, make fake Zippos. So 16-hole chimney. It's got a spark wheel. It doesn't actually have a flint in it right now. And there you go. Same thing on this side. Note the pins. They're chrome or probably, I don't know what they could be. Maybe probably just steel or whatever the insert's made out of. So, and let's also listen to that ping. Now, the camera will muffle the ping because it's got a weird microphone. But, yeah, because this actually has a coating over it, the ping isn't exactly what you'd expect. But, you know, there's the ping. In fact, I'll let you listen to this ping, because this ping is actually very good. Yeah, so, you know, to me that sounds like a Zippo. To you it's going to probably sound like something else. But, yeah, to me that's a Zippo. So, anyways, let's go ahead. Let's do this. Oh, gosh. Get ready, guys. Cover your noses, because who knows? This is so strong it could very well transfer into the actual video itself. Tink. Okay. Here we go. First thing you'll note is the hole pattern is wrong. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes as opposed to 16. Or no, it's got 14 holes as opposed to 16 because it is mirrored on this side. So this has a 14-hole chimney, but Zippo does make, you know, like I say, some of the replica models, like the 1941 and the 1935, do have 14-hole chimneys. In fact, I'll grab one right now, just to show you. And when I said I would grab one, I meant I'd grab both, because they're both outside the display right now. So here is the 1935. Like I say, both of these have... Oh, no! Does this one have a... No, actually, this one has a 16-hole chimney, that's right. The 1935 ones do actually have 16-hole chimneys. I forgot about that. For some reason, I thought that they had none, or that it had 14-hole chimneys. But the 1941 replica has the 14-hole chimney. I know that for a fact. So let's take a look at it And this is what Zippo's 14-hole chimney pattern looks like. You can see it looks exactly like their 16-hole pattern, but rather, you know, it's missing this hole. That hole is literally just missing. This one right to that. There should be a hole there, but there isn't. So yeah, I don't exactly know why they did that, you know, back then, but in 1941, they in fact had 14-hole chimneys. So there you go. The 1937 one should also have a 14-hole chimney, if I remember correctly, but it has a regular insert in it, a completely modern-day insert. It's kind of a sort of a vintage-looking Zippo. It's not really the most accurate one. It just kind of looks like the ones from 1937. That's about it. So yeah, there you go. 14-hole chimney. That is in the incorrect pattern. It does have the proper pins. It does have. Let's check that cam. The cam does not, like I said, the cam doesn't have those chips in it. You can see that. Let me actually get your macro of that. Alright. Well, there you go. Ugh, come on. It's starting to stink in here now, because that took way too long to get in focus, and that's not actually as close as I wanted it to get. You can see here that it's got that chip right there. Actually, let me just show you both of them side by side. So, yeah, on the Zippo, you see that little chip right there? And then this one doesn't have that chip, so that's something to take note of. The Flint Wheel, let's take a look at the Flint Wheel. Now, hopefully the camera will focus on this. I figured out why it wouldn't focus, it's because the camera is slightly zoomed in. Yeah, that's the whole pattern. Or the strike wheel pattern. On a Zippo, it's cross-hatched. See that? See the difference? So, there's another thing. This has very, very low resistance to being spun. It's very, very easy to spark it. It still has the flint in it. I might need to take that out. Although I honestly don't really care if it gets degraded or not, because I'm never going to use this thing. So yeah, there you go. You can't really see the wick. It looks to have been burnt up pretty good. So there you go. Now we're going to take the inserts out. I'm scared. Let's take this one out. Okay. And let's take this one out. Okay. Oh man, it stinks in here already. Alright, so can you tell which one is which? Yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's start with the Zippo one. So, here it is. You can see on here the text for Beth's results use Zippo, Flints, and Fluid. And this says Zippo Manufacturing Company, Bradford, Pennsylvania, EF 2012, which is the date it was made. Zippo made in USA. And then over here it says keep away from children. Hang on. Keep away from children after filling. Wipe lighter in hands before igniting. It's a little hard to read. It's a little scratched up. Lighter does not self-extinguish. Close lid to put it out. So, there you go. That's that. Here's the bottom. The text is red. I don't know when this one was made, so, but text on the Zippo starting from 2012 do have red on there. And then we have the Flint Tube here, which unscrews. I do not have a flint in here, but yeah, that's what that looks like. So let's put that back together and let's take a close look at the fake. Now's the time to go ahead and put on your gas masks, because it's gonna stink. Ugh. Okay. Says Sailor Jeff. Is that what it says? It's the same logo on here. Sailor Jerry. Sailor Jeff, what? Sailor Jerry. Let's see. Lift cotton. I'm guessing that was to fill. Do not overfill. After hang on. After filling, wipe lighter in hands before igniting. Made in China. 33484. That's some sort of model number. You'll also notice that we've got these little dots here as opposed to yeah. Let's see, 2007 limited edition. Keep away from children. Lighter does not self-extinguish. Close lid to extinguish. Wow, this is something else. Now there's the bottom. Actually, from the bottom, it does actually look exactly like a Zippo. That's kind of crazy. I don't want to take out that Flint. I do imagine it's probably got a fake black Flint in there. Let's see. Oh God. Yeah. I mean, everything looks alright from here. I mean, let's see. Yeah, it feels like a cotton ball. Actually, the thing is that Zippos use a rayon ball, and they do have a bit of a different feel to them, I guess. So they're a little fluffier. I guess they feel the same. I don't really know, but who knows? I mean, Zippo uses rayon is basically synthetic cotton, so it's basically plastic cotton, if you will. Yeah, there we go. I think that's going to go ahead and do it for this video, guys. I'm ready to put this thing back in there and close that lid. It's not filled, but whatever traces of fluid that are still in there, you know, whatever traces of fluid are still in here really smell very strong. So that's going to do it, guys. Just a quick sort of comparison video between a real and a fake Zippo. So there you go. That is going to do it for this video, guys. Man, it's all washed out. That's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you thought about this video in the comments section down below. And yeah, just there you go. Don't buy this because it's not a Zippo. I mean, you can buy it if you like it, but it's not a Zippo. So if you want a Zippo, then don't buy it. But if you don't care, then feel free to buy it, I guess. I have no idea how much it costs, but that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and adios.